Space weather latest, Comet NEOWISE is getting bigger and brighter, and the solar minimum is here. Now, if we watch around the Big Dipper around sunset, we should be able to see Comet NEOWISE with our naked eye. If we use binoculars, maybe we'll be able to see the nucleus of it, and we'll see that it has a double tail. It has the comet ice on the top and the debris part on the bottom. Comet NEOWISE is getting better and brighter. The comet is called NEOWISE because it's been this year found by the NEOWISE telescope, and it will be coming around us again in the next after 6,800 years. It was found in March. Comet NEOWISE, or referred to as C220F3, is amazing observers worldwide as it climbs higher in the evening sky, positioning itself as an easy target for stargazers. Browsing the NEOWISE photo gallery for images, we'll be able to see it just under the Big Dipper. And we'll be having especially marvelous sightings of it in the skies of July 15th, 16th, 17th, and the evening skies as well, 15th, 16th, 17th of July. In the meantime, the solar cycle update. NOAA released a new interactive tool to explore the solar cycle. And right now we're at the bottom of the cycle between solar cycle 24 heading into solar cycle 25. It lets the interactive tool by NASA lets us scroll back through time, comparing sunspot counts now to peaks and valleys of the past. And one thing is clear, solar minimum is now here, and it's one of the deepest in a century. Solar minimum is a natural part of the solar cycle. It happens every 11 years or so. The sun transitions from high to low activity and back again, and solar maximum, solar minimum repeat. The cycle was discovered in 1843 by Samuel Henrik Schwab, who noticed the pattern after counting sunspots for 17 years. We're now exiting solar cycle 24, entering solar cycle 25. Now, during solar minimum, the sun is usually blank. That is, there are no sunspots. The solar disk often looks like a big orange billiard ball with no sunspots. Currently, we have in the year 2020, we're with 147 days, that's 75% of the days up to now, without sunspots. 2019, we had a total of 281 days, that's 77%. 2018, we had a total of 221 days, that's 61%. Now, as compared to 2015, 0 days without sunspots, that is, every day had a sunspot. Now, in 2019, the sun went 281 days without sunspots. In 2020, producing spotless suns at about the same rate. To find a year with fewer sunspots, you have to go all the way back to 1913, which had 311 spotless days. This makes 2019-2020 a century-class solar minimum. Solar flares are rare, geomagnetic storms are almost non-existent, and Earth's upper atmosphere is cooling. Some people worry that the sun could get stuck in solar minimum, producing a mini ice age caused by low solar activity. There's no evidence this is happening, and on the contrary, the next solar cycle 25, is showing unmistakable signs of life. On May 29th, the sun unleashed a stronger solar flare in years, an M1 class eruption that just missed Earth. The blast came from an active region belonging to solar cycle 25. That's the upcoming cycle. Observers are now seeing a growing number of solar cycle 25 sunspots. So far in 2020, the sun has produced a dozen sunspots. 9 of them, 75%, have the magnetic polarity of solar cycle 25. This compares to only 17% in 2019 and 0 in 2018. The sun is clearly tipping from one solar cycle to the next. NOAA-led experts actually predicted this behavior. Last year they said that solar minimum would hit rock bottom sometime in late 2019, early 2020, and activity would then quicken in 2021 to 22, ramping up to a new solar maximum 2023 to 26, and so far so good. Now, as far as solar activity and solar flares, we know that CMEs, the coronal mass ejections that appear on the sun, when they are near us, they keep away the cosmic rays from Earth, they push them away. These cosmic rays are linked with cardiac arrhythmias and sudden cardiac death in the general population, and our measurements show that cosmic rays are intensifying with an increase of more than 18% since 2015. And 2015, as we know, that's back at the top of the last solar cycle, 2024. So the cosmic rays are intensifying since then because the solar activity is going lower. Now, why are cosmic rays intensifying? The main reason is the sun. Solar storm clouds such as coronal mass ejections, CMEs, sweep aside cosmic rays when they pass by Earth during solar maximum. CMEs are abundant and cosmic rays are held at bay. But now, however, the solar cycle is swinging towards solar minimum. That's where we are now, allowing cosmic rays to return. Another reason could be the weakening of Earth's magnetic field, which helps protect us from deep space radiation, solar and cosmic. Now, why the Earth's magnetic field is weakening, the scientists cannot yet explain to us. I leave links below for you for this on space weather. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.